Since the first version of Fluid, our aim has been to create a gallery for Muse that's both fast and reliable. This is Danielle with QooQee.com, and I would like to introduce you to Fluid Infinity. Fluid has an all-new engine that's delivering a gallery 4 times faster, it's even lighter, and it's extremely powerful with new advanced features that you will find unique to the widget alone. The widget's packing a punch with new features like lazy loading, image and video commenting, remote sourcing to name a few, and it's even more responsive for the smallest of screen sizes. In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of the widget and its parts and even demonstrate how to get your gallery up and going. But be sure to check out the documentation and other tutorial videos for more information and details on Fluid Infinity. Once you load the widgets into your library, you'll see the parts that come included. Starting from the top with the main widget, let's take a closer look. The main widget is where you will apply your activation keys. To retrieve your activation key, log into your QooQee account, select Activation, choose the Fluid Infinity widget from the drop-down here, and type in your website URL. It's important that you double-check this URL to make sure it's accurate and spelled correctly, because the URL cannot be changed once it's confirmed in. Once you have your activation key, just copy by clicking this button here and paste it into the main widget in Muse. So let's head back into Muse and paste that in here. Next, I'm going to add the container widget to the page. The container widget will be the home for your in-page gallery. You'll find the widget's option panel to kind of be the hub for the Fluid Infinity widget. Within it, you can drive the design for your gallery on the page and in the Lightbox. You'll want to place and resize the container for the design of your page, and you can even pin it onto the page as well. Before you do, make sure to use the main section to add a gallery name to your container. The name you choose will be used for the other parts of your widget to keep everything connected, so to speak, so it's important that you name your gallery without any spaces or special and non-English characters. You can just keep it simple. You'll also want to use the main drop-down to select the source of your gallery items. You have 2 options here for thumbnails and Google Sheets. By selecting thumbnails, you'll be using the thumbnail widgets in the widgets library to create your page's gallery. By selecting Google Sheets, you can have a completely remote source for your gallery items. Both have their perks, but make sure to check out the videos and documentation to assist you with using both the features. Speaking of thumbnails, let's go ahead and add some to our gallery. The thumbnail widgets will load images and videos to your in-page gallery or for the standalone thumbnail right in its own container. So I'm going to add all 3 of these onto the page, and let's dig into them. Single thumbnails are placed within the in-page container gallery, and each thumbnail may have its own settings applied through its option panel. If you'd like to load multiple images or videos with the same settings to your gallery, you're going to use the bulk thumbnail widget here. With it, you can add up to 10 different items, and they'll all adhere to the same settings area up here. For customized layouts, the standalone thumbnail works perfect. It's much like a normal Muse object. Standalone thumbnails can be pinned, resized, placed where you would like them, but they will not be included in the in-page gallery. When you use standalone thumbnails, you can shrink and pin your container over to the left margin because you won't be needing it directly on the page. Now, to help users navigate our gallery, let's add our filter and our search widgets. I'm going to drop the filter button and the search bar here at the top of the page. Now these widgets are great for helping your users get through all your content. You can use the filter buttons to target categories and filters applied to your gallery items. Filter buttons can also function as show all or open lightbox buttons when selected within the option panel. Then use the search bar to let your users search through the titles and descriptions of your gallery items. And that leads us to our final 2 widgets, the text styling boxes. For each item in your gallery, you can have captions or titles and descriptions. You'll use these 2 text styling boxes to style the captions found on your thumbnails and in your lightboxes. Take note that these text styling boxes should only be the style of the boxes. So you can change the font, the color, the background, the fill, but any spacing changes should be made within the container widget. So to start our gallery, let's start from the beginning. We added it onto the page, we retrieved our activation key and applied it to our main widget. We named our gallery and selected the source of our gallery items within the container main section. We added our thumbnails to use within our gallery and even added some filtering for sorting through our gallery items. So let's preview this and see what it's looking like on the browser. Here we have our in-page gallery placed right where we had our container. The filter and the search buttons up top here. And when I hover over a thumbnail, You can see the hover effect that's happening with the thumbnail text box. And I click it open, you can see the Lightbox text box, and everything's working correctly. Now that is a brief overview of using the Fluid Infinity widget. Check out the other videos and documentation articles to learn more about using the different sourcing features, filtering, and a full breakdown of the container widget. This has been Danielle with QooQee.com, and as always, thanks for tuning in.